Okay, so Sam, a couple of weeks ago we had a lesson where we compared the preamble to the U.S. Constitution with the preamble to the South African Constitution, and I wanted to know what did you take away from that lesson?
I think one of the most important takeaways from that lesson was that the South African Constitution was written much more recently, and the United States preamble is a little bit older, and it doesn't address the apartheid like the South African preamble does.
Okay, so you're saying that the preambles reflect the time period they were written in. So when was the U.S. preamble written? After what event?
Revolutionary War.
Okay. Okay. All right. Dean, what did you personally learn from the topic?
I learned from the topic that both the preamble and the South African Constitution strives for freedom and justice, and both of these documents are for the people, and they care mostly about the people and the welfare of them.
Okay, great. Stephen, what was an impact on you from this lesson?
Well, I would say I'm pretty surprised which the South African preamble have 8 languages instead of only one, official English for the American one. And the other thing is I'm really surprised that they really honor their history and they want to learn from the mistake of their history and to build a more democratic and a freedom country.
Okay, so to kind of remedy the wrongs or the ills of the past. I think they even say that, right, in the preamble? Okay. All right, Mateo, did your perspective change at all from this lesson, and if so, how?
I was surprised, of how recent the South African one was written. It addresses recent problems like apartheid, and yeah.
Okay. All right, and then Star, anything else? Am I asking you if your perspective changed or if you take action, or go ahead.
So honestly, I guess my perspective did change from not really knowing too much about kind of really both of them. It made me have more of a positive outlook on how South Africa was trying to step forward and, like Stephen was saying, how right their wrongs that they previously made. And so I thought that was a really nice call to action in trying to improve everything, and they try to embrace all their different diverse communities instead like they did in the past.
Okay, excellent. All right.